Moses never saw himself as a hero. He was born during a time of fear, when Pharaoh ordered that every Hebrew baby boy be killed. To save him, his mother placed him in a small basket and set him afloat on the Nile River, trusting God with the life she could no longer protect. By a miracle, Moses was found and raised in Pharaoh's own palace. He grew up surrounded by wealth and power, yet deep inside, he knew he belonged to the people who suffered as slaves. One day, unable to ignore their pain, Moses tried to act on his own strength. In anger, he killed an Egyptian who was beating a Hebrew slave. Fear quickly replaced courage. When Pharaoh learned what had happened, Moses fled into the wilderness. For 40 years, the man who had once lived in a palace became a shepherd in the desert. Perhaps Moses believed his story was over. The dreams of making a difference had faded into ordinary days of tending sheep beneath the scorching sun. He carried the weight of regret, failure, and unanswered questions. He had tried once and failed. Why would God ever use someone like him again? Then everything changed. On an ordinary day, Moses noticed a bush engulfed in flames, yet the fire did not consume it. As he drew near, a voice called his name. "Moses, Moses." Standing barefoot on holy ground, he heard the impossible. God wanted him to return to Egypt and lead his people to freedom. Moses was terrified. "Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh?" he asked. "What if they don't believe me? I am not a good speaker." Again and again, Moses offered reasons why someone else would be better. He saw only his weaknesses. God saw a deliverer. God did not choose Moses because he was fearless. He chose him because he could work through a willing heart. With trembling faith, Moses returned to the place he had once escaped. He stood before Pharaoh, the most powerful man in the world, and delivered a simple message: "Let my people go." Pharaoh refused. The road to freedom became harder before it became better. There were setbacks, disappointments, and moments when even the people Moses was trying to save turned against him. They complained. They doubted. Some wished they had never left Egypt. Still, Moses kept going. He watched God turn rivers to blood, send plagues upon Egypt, and display power beyond human understanding. Then came the night of deliverance. Families prepared for a journey they had waited generations to see. As they reached the edge of the Red Sea, fear swept through the people. Behind them thundered Pharaoh's army. Before them stretched an impossible sea. The people panicked. But Moses, the man who once doubted his own voice, stood before them and declared, "Do not be afraid. Stand firm, and you will see the deliverance of the Lord." Then he lifted his staff. The sea parted. Walls of water rose on both sides as God's people walked through on dry ground. What had seemed impossible became a pathway to freedom. Moses' journey was never perfect. He knew failure, fear, loneliness, and disappointment. Yet he discovered a truth that still inspires us today. God does not wait for us to become fearless before calling us. He asks us to trust him with the little courage we have. The shepherd who once hid in the desert became the leader who changed history. And his story reminds us that your past mistakes do not disqualify you, your weaknesses do not define you, and your fears do not have the final word. Purpose is often found on the other side of obedience. So when fear whispers that you are not enough, remember Moses, the reluctant leader who said yes anyway. Because ordinary people, placed in the hands of an extraordinary God, can lead others from slavery into freedom and leave footprints that echo through eternity.